Ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined by two of the most skilled women strikers in one super series, Filipina American star Jackie Buntan and Swedish sensation Smilla, the Hurricane Sundell. They will compete in the co-main event of 156. One of these women will make history and become the inaugural one women's strawweight Muay Thai world champion. It's been a wild start to your one championship career. You've had three straight victories, all impressive performances in the circle. How are you feeling right now, just days before the biggest fight of your young career?
I'm feeling really good. I'm in a great headspace, you know. I feel calm, relaxed. I'm ready to go.
How does this fight feel to you compared to the other fights you've been in under the bright lights of one?
Honestly, even going back to my previous fights out of one, I just kind of view every fight as another fight. I know this has a big magnitude. It means a lot being an inaugural title and especially for a world championship, but you know, that if you peel it back, it's just another fight for me. It's another fight at the end of the day.
How long have you been preparing for this one, and how well prepared do you think you're coming into this?
I think I'm coming in more than prepared for this fight. You know, quote unquote fight camp. We probably were in about a 2 month fight camp, but it's really 13 years in the making ever since I started as a little girl.
All right, over to Smiller right now. Same question for you. This is without a doubt the biggest opportunity for you as a professional fighter. How are you feeling right now ahead of the biggest fight of your career?
Yeah, I'm feeling good and very excited and ready to put on a show.
Yeah, this is definitely the biggest fight so far for you. You're 17 years old. Are there any nerves for you right now? How are you approaching this fight?
Yeah, I'm always nervous before a fight, but I'm feeling great.
Back over to Jackie. Yeah, like I mentioned before, three incredible victories in the circle. After that last one, did you know the title shot was next? Did you have that gut feeling, or did you think you had to do more work before to get it?
Yeah, I definitely had a gut feeling that it'd be next, going 3-0 in, you know, a short amount, especially in a year. Um, but, you know, me and my coach, my teammates, we take fights, you know, as much experience as we can get. So even if they wanted to give me another fight before the title, that's no problem with me, you know. Like I said, it's another fight at the end of the day.
All right, well, you're here now. And obviously, with Janet Todd, the reigning one atomweight Muay Thai world champion as your, or kickboxing world champion as your chief trainer, you're in good company. Is there any pressure on you at all to bring that strawweight belt and put up there on the Boxing Works mantle?
Yeah, I think, you know, we're in a pressure type of business, especially with this fight being an inaugural title. I definitely put some pressure on myself, but like I said, if I peel it back at the end of the day, take that pressure away, you know, stay calm, stay present, I know I'll be able to get the job done.
How do you put yourself into that mental headspace, like just before walking out to the circle, to remove all that pressure and just to perform?
Well, it's a big lead up for me. You know, it starts in training camp, starts this week, but in terms of like walking out to the cage, walking out to the fight, I just need to find my breath. My breath is my center place. It keeps me calm, keeps me relaxed, really.
Smilla, talk about pressure. Your story is definitely an inspiring one. You were basically a tourist in Thailand when you first discovered Muay Thai. A few short years later, and now you're on the brink of becoming a world champion in the sport at just 17 years old. How does the magnitude of this fight feel for you? Are you a little overwhelmed by this?
Yeah, I think I'm overwhelmed. I'm very excited, and I don't know. I don't think I know how big this could actually be.
Are you a little, yeah, do you feel the pressure as well heading into your fights? Obviously, one championship is the biggest stage that you've ever fought on. The lights are very bright. Everybody's watching, the whole world. How does that feel for a 17-year-old?
It feels okay. I feel a little bit of pressure, but it's okay. Uh, I think it's good.
All right. Well, this is certainly a fantastic opportunity for you. And if you beat Jackie this Friday night and claim the title, that will actually make you the youngest world champion in one history, eclipsing even Angela Lee in MMA to earn that distinction in the promotion. So what goes through your mind when you hear something like that?
Oh, I'm very happy if I take this win.
Back over to Jackie. Let's get down to the fight right now. You said previously that with just one win in the promotion, You didn't think Smilla deserved the title shot outright. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I'd love to. I didn't exactly say that. I think I was saying our division, the strawweight division, is very new. And, I came in last year, 3 fights, 3 wins. No other girl is in the same ranking in terms of my what do you call it, my record. So I did say that it was kind of up in the air who would be able to be a challenger for the title shot. I knew I would, just because, like I said, I would be coming in 3-0. But there's other girls who haven't fought since 2020, who haven't fought, period. So it was really just up in the air. Like it could have been anyone, challenging for this title.
So do you feel like, in some vein, that Smilla is just another live body in there, that just another opponent for you, just another stumbling block on your way to the world title?
I think so. I think every opponent in front of me is just, besides myself, is just the only barrier to achieving what I want, achieving greatness.
Okay. And in previous interviews as well, you have critiqued Smilla's style, her fighting style, basically. Can you elaborate on that right now? Put it on record. What do you think about Smilla's fighting style?
Yeah, Smilla has a good style. She has the, classic Thai style, fair tech style. The only thing that kind of stands out from her teammates and that stood out from her last fight is her forward pressure. She's an aggressive fighter.
Do you think that's going to work to her advantage or to her disadvantage against you?
I think disadvantage.
Jackie is obviously very confident that she will win this fight, but Smilla, do you think she is underestimating you at all?
Maybe a little bit, but yeah.
What do you think? What do you have planned for her? Do you have anything special that we haven't seen yet from you in this fight? You were very aggressive in your first fight in one championship. Is there any other layers to your game that fans can expect?
I think you will see on Friday.
This is obviously a huge fight for the both of you, but I would love to get Jackie's opinion on this. Jackie, who do you think is coming into this fight with more weight on their shoulders? Who's under more pressure?
Honestly, I think it's both of us. It's a big deal. It's the inaugural title. I think we'd both be lying if we said we didn't feel the pressure. I think it's about even.
All right. You also mentioned in previous interviews that experience will play a huge role in this fight. The experience is obviously in your favor with more victories in one Super Series. Do you think that experience will be enough to trump Smilla's come forward, always aggressive fighting style?
Experience, yes, but I think I'm confident in my skill set. I'm confident in my fight IQ, and I think that's going to be, the main difference.
All right, Smilla, you before joining One Championship, you did compete in the regional circuits in Thailand, winning a few titles there. Do you think that experience trumps the experience that Jackie has in One Super Series?
I think it's similar. The gloves, yeah, it's the difference, but I think I fought good opponents in Thailand, so I think it's same,
This fight represents an interesting clash of styles. One, you have the youthful exuberance of a 17-year-old Smilla Sundell, who doesn't know how to take a step backward and is always pushing the pace. And two, you have the more calculated, measured tactician in Jackie, who employs a patience and precision in her fighting style. Smilla, what do you think of Jackie as a fighter? What's your honest opinion of her?
I think she's a very good fighter. She's different from everyone else. She's got this more, it's a different style, more movements and stuff.
You've obviously studied her style, especially with her fights in One Championship. Are you confident that you have the tools and the strategy to win this fight and take the title?
Yes, I think I will.
Jackie, you've been a tricky fighter for your opponents in One Super Series. Your combination of, elite tactics and laser-like precision has proven problematic for most. Yet Smilla says she has the tools to beat you. What do you think Smilla's game plan is going to be for this fight? How do you think she's going to fight you?
I think she's just going to keep that same forward pressure like she did in her debut fight.
You don't think she's going to try to come in with a different strategy or try to change things up?
I mean, she can, anything can happen in a fight, but we got styles, we got game plans, we got extra game plans. So whatever she comes in with, we'll be ready. I'll be ready.
All right. Obviously, this is a historic fight. Smilla, what would it mean for you to win this world title just a few fights into your One Championship career?
Oh, it would mean the world. It's my biggest dream coming true.
Jackie, it seems like you've been destined to reach this, the pinnacle of your one championship career. Do you think you can finally seize this moment? How do you envision yourself leaving the arena on Friday night?
I 100% believe I can win this fight and, get the inaugural title. I see myself with my hand raised Friday night.
All right, let's put this all into perspective right now. It's time to call your shot, ladies. This is going to be a fun one. Smilla, how do you win this fight? What's your prediction?
Oh, not sure yet, but we will see Friday. But with my hand in the air.
How about you, Jackie? In what manner do you win this fight? Can you share a prediction?
Yeah, I mean, every fight I get asked this question. It's the same thing. I don't know exactly how it'll go, but I know it's going to go in my favor. It's going to go my way.